No, hit the button.
Hit it.
Okay.
He is aggressive today. Jesus.
If you get married again, God forbid, you gonna be hating your whole life.
Why?
Because why not?
I don't think that
it's a healthy hate sometimes, most of the time, sort of, maybe, occasionally.
No.
Yeah. Mine's healthy.
What the fuck is a healthy hate?
From a distance. He ain't shit, but do whatever you do you, baby boo. You know what I mean?
No, I feel like fuck no. Wait.
Baby boo.
Do you agree that you would hate to some degree at some point? Fix somebody
She
underneath
hate
you.
now.
He said what?
You're
No.
not
I'm gonna give you a scenario. Slide the mic underneath you real quick too. What
am I fucking hating on?
That's what okay, I'll give you a scenario. Right? Old thing gets a new thing.
I'm pissed.
Are you really?
That's all I'm saying.
Are you really?
She didn't even try to fight it.
For how long?
Yeah, you're right.
For how long?
I mean, I don't know.
Hey, what's that in Sandlot?
Not forever. Because like, as women, we do say like, you're so annoying. As women, we do say like you get to that point where you're like, that's her problem now. Like thank God that's her problem. Like,
no, that's how you try to hide the hate.
No, you're appreciative that you don't have to deal with whatever it is. So once you get to that point and you're finally over it, you stop hating.
Are you on that point right now?
No, I would still be. My feelings would be hurt, and that would come off as hate. I would be sad. Like if you had a new girlfriend already, like a serious girlfriend, I'd be like,
look,
oh yeah, I would be devastated.
How much time you need?
I'm 2 years.
I need a fucking genie. I hope sooner than later.
I'm 2 years deep, and I'm still hating.
I hope tomorrow. God, please deliver me.
That's crazy. Though.
I'm 2 years deep, still
But
hating.
But you had a moment too, though.
It don't matter.
You still hating in your moment?
I'm gonna be hating, even in my moment. I'm hating my whole life because it's like, yo, let me do me, but you can't do you.
So when can you meet said
are
gentleman?
A hater.
Huh?
When can you meet said gentleman?
When can I meet who?
Said gentleman.
Never.
Why not?
Oh, I mean, if I have to, but I'm still gonna be hating in the shadows.
Like if she said, "Look, man, he's got a birthday party, and he really likks,
a birthday
Don't
party?
do-
One of the kids' birthday.
Don't do it.
she really like Marquell."
Marquell.
You think he's gonna get up Steve?
Hey, no, it definitely ain't gonna be.
James?
I don't know what I would hate on more.
No.
Would I hate more on Marquell or Steve? That's crazy.
Which one would you hate more?
I know.
Probably Steve. Probably Steve.
Probably Steve. It's fucking I
think it might be Steve.
Oh shit! And she was just like, "Yo, man, like, he coming to the birthday party. The kids really like him.
Nah,
he can't go.
No, now I'm yelling at my kids.
What you mean?
That's a big hitter.
When are you gonna meet him at?
Wait, what? No.
When is there appropriate? Okay, let's have this. I didn't think we was gonna start
California
cooking this
said
early.
I'm not allowed to own a gun no more.
I feel like we hit my music real quick because I'm not gonna put this on the YouTube. So like, I'd rather start after the top half of the show on this because I got many questions. Yes. I want to welcome y'all. Do we got more? We got more? Yes. I want to welcome y'all to the You Wasn't Outside podcast on the Grown Folks Podcast Network. I'm one of your hosts that doing the most normalized Carl. To my
DJ
front, I have my man at Just Lex,
Carl.
and to my right, to his left, the greatest of all times. I don't know where she found a fire jean outfit at.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell you.
Button all the way up to the top, all the way to the down, baby. It's all party in the front. We are not worried about the back. Miss Joe, wait with the boots. Miss Juicy J. Shut the fuck up. The boots? I didn't even see the boot. I like the shit. That's past me. That's thigh. That's thigh high boots right there. I ain't even mad. I was going to ask how everybody's doing, but I really don't give a fuck about that because on the top of this episode, if you are now queuing into this from YouTube, right, we normally do about 6-7 minutes of runtime of just bullshit for our non-audio listeners, but Lex had brought up a proposition that I wasn't 100% sure of. I had asked, when would be the most appropriate time for him to meet said old significant other fling thing.
Not old significant other, new significant other thing.
No. But this is your old significant other's
like your ex's
new thing. Right?
It doesn't matter. The answer is the same.
What's the answer?
California does not allow me to own a gun anymore, given my current situation.
Okay. So when's a great time to meet him?
Look, he got to be underground.
What?
For his whole life. Stick to the
DM.
What's up with him, man?
Stick to the DM. Yeah, I'll send a card. Like if y'all.
What about
married.
on a pickup?
What?
That's even worse.
What's that mean?
Like I go to pick up from the house.
A pickup.
Hey, this is Gerald.
Oh.
Yeah.
You picking
What do you
up
mean?
my kids?
No. But
He's with her when the kids come.
Yeah, the front seat.
The kids ain't getting in the car.
For real?
No. I don't know who that is. What are you talking about? What?
Yo.
Back in the house, boys.
Yeah.
Back in the house.
Hey, I'll make sure they get to school tomorrow.
I'll make sure. Don't trip.
Oh shit! I'm trying to think. Like.
Nah, honestly, like.
No, you're laughing.
I know you're dead serious, but I'm just trying to think because you're not being realistic. So like,
no, I don't give a fuck.
No, because I'm trying to figure out when there would be a time.
No. I mean,
And
the
I'm
thing
letting
is,
you know I'm not healed yet.
I know you're not healed. I know, but
So I can't answer
neither
this
is she
question.
though. So like, one of y'all can answer.
No,
it. So.
but
No, we
honestly,
can't answer the
we
question.
can't,
But you're
because-
not cool with none of the things I just said either.
The
Though.
difference is
Don't
she
speak
can
for
own.
me. I
California
can speak
allows
for
her to own a
myself.
weapon. I'm not allowed to own a gun in the
Hold
state
on.
of California.
All right, hold on. Let her finish off real quick. Hold on.
No, I think that I'm laughing because it's funny, but honestly, like everything that he's saying, I feel the same right now. Like, you know, it's so fresh for me. It's still fresh for him. Honestly, they were together for so long, but I think that like if there was a woman in the like. If my, what am I going to call him? Because he's not my ex-husband yet. He's not my baby daddy. But, like, my ex, is that what what are we going to refer to him as from now on?
My legally separated partner.
That's so long.
So
okay, like,
if you,
my SP?
since you're in her shoes, she refers to me as my kid's father.
Oh, that's perfect.
But you're legally married.
We're also good.
We're legally married, too. They're still legally married, right?
What do you mean good?
Well, I'm like we're friends.
Yeah.
And
Like,
what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that who
These
you
are two
call.
different spaces.
I'm saying if you don't like them, maybe it's not
Yeah,
good
he's
enough to
saying maybe
say.
the
Oh, that's
dynamic is different.
maybe because like she
I
just like
understand.
I don't like the phrase baby daddy.
Would you say that your friendship with her is on par with your other female friendships?
No, it's different because it's a level that no other woman can ever reach because we have children together. 1, 2,
But
what?
God, I hope your future wife isn't out there listening to this. She'd be devastated.
No, because I would tell my future wife on day 1, hey,
on day
You'll
one,
never be as,
Look,
I'll
also-
never love you as much as I love my kids.
I've
Mom,
also
bitch.
I've also had a failed relationship.
Accept it now or get the fuck out.
I've also had a failed relationship since then, and that was one of the issues.
Did that hurt?
Well, yeah.
No, she took it like a G for the most part, but at the same time, it's like, hey, there's certain lengths that you can't get to, at least right now, and I'm not there yet.
Yeah, that's
and so
that's
we
reasonable.
shouldn't be doing that.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
I'm with you.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And any woman that's ever gonna have an issue with the,
I think 2 years is enough time for her to find somebody new.
you think? No,
I
wait,
think most
what?
of the world. Would you agree?
For her,
For her to be like,
Yeah.
you know
No.
what? He should get over this
no,
right now.
I'm sure she found somebody new.
However,
Wait, but
I want to give him some ground.
But don't
I'm gonna
put it
give
in
him
my
some
face.
grace. Because
I'm not that.
we're acting like, and I don't know how much you want to say, because you know I don't want to be talking about other people's business like that. But it's technically your business too. It's different, even though it's been 2 years. There hasn't been a certain degree of separation in the way that they've been cohabitating and like moving and grooving that I think has left enough time for that proximity. You understand what I'm saying?
They doing it for the kids though.
trying, but you're still in the same space, and I'm trying not to put all this business out there, but you know what I mean. We're still sharing a lot of space,
Right.
and a proximity with each other, and I think that makes it hard sometimes to like. For me, that space away from my father's my kid's father. Is that what we decided?
Yes.
I like that. That space, it helps. But when we're near each other, whether it's good or bad, it flares things back up in me. You know? So
yes.
we're like, we can't just be like, oh, it's been 2 years and they've had a normal breakup. No. The way they've operated isn't how most people still operate once they've broken up.
They should, though.
Not like, I don't think like sleeping under this, like
They don't sleep under the same
He's never going to understand that because he's not going to be in a situation.
Well, yeah.
So he's just going to,
He's
going to speak his piece and
even if
respect,
I was.
but whatever. He's
No. I know.
No.
Because I don't love like he do.
Yeah.
True.
Why you
what you a Capricorn? Real nasty.
You're a Sagittarius?
No, I'm a Scorpio.
I'm a Sagittarius too. I'm a Sagittarius.
No, I'm a Scorpio.
I understand. But what I'm saying is,
I do that.
I don't.
Okay, Big Daddy, calm down. Yeah, I do that.
I do that. It's crazy.
I do that. Okay, Lex, you do that.
I do that as well.
Every time.
Oh shit,
okay.
that's fucking crazy. But I'm saying, like, I don't, because my wife was asking me that shit, like, literally last night. She said, we broke up. She was like, you're probably won't let you, like, try to call and get back with me.
Wouldn't?
Nah, because I feel like I'll give you too many, like chances, like out the gate for us to be, but once you make that decision.
Yes.
Then it's like, yo, I've already asked you if you consciously wanted to do this.
Yeah, we're not going back.
Yeah, we're not going back.
Yeah.
You know, and even still, I think, like, but we laughed because I was like, yo, you know, I've had my bullshit back in the days, and I've also had issues like with her in terms of like where let me say this in a way that I don't like downplay her. I've also had my issues with her where I was like, look, man, this is where we need to be type of thing. Mm-hmm. And we ain't, neither one of us left. We just continued to either got better with our situations independently. And this is now how we work. But he might be right? Because like now I won't provoke her. I used to do things that would provoke me being in that situation, you know, of her being upset and not happy with our relationship. Yes. So now I don't. Men are conscious of those things. I want people to understand that. It's just fucking hard to stop doing certain things that we do.
And I really appreciate you saying that because men love to provoke me. They love to get that little that reaction or like that energy for me. And I'm easily poked, you know. And so certain men in my life, friends, lovers, like they'll do that and they'll get those reactions out of me. But I appreciate when I can be around men that are, like you said, conscious of it, reel it back in, because then I can be more like relaxed and more comfortable, and I don't have to be so on edge or defensive, or, you know, I can just be soft, as, you know, as we're all trying to say, we all want to be in our soft girl era. But I do want to I want to answer your question specifically.
Which one
about
was that? Like, when's the right time?
Exactly. I think that, like, you know, when you have kids, like, a respectful amount of time would be, I don't know. It's going to be different for everyone, but it feels like no sooner than like 6 months. Honestly, more like a year to be bringing someone around my kids. Honestly, I could not imagine, at least within a year from now, my kid's dad bringing another woman around my kids. There's no fucking way. Like picking them up in their car. You better at least drop that bitch off at the corner, and what I don't know don't hurt me.
What if she's a cool lady?
You know what? That's great. and as she should be. And there's gonna be a point of time where I'm gonna love her, and I'm gonna want to, you know, be on that page, and I'm gonna thank her. But there's a time, there's place, there's tact, and
what would you do if there were a 2.0 version of you?
Oh, damn.
I've always thought about
like I'm consciously like, yo, he's doper than me. Like I'm like thinking deep inside myself, I'm like, yo, he's better than me.
Let me fuck with you a little bit. He likes rap. Right, white guy too.
No.
Matter of fact, white
That's
dude.
That's a big thing.
White dude likes rap.
He can't be. He gotta be.
Nope. He gotta be a different race.
He got 22s on an SUV
right
Beamer.
There.
SUV
22
on an SUV
now
Beamer.
I'm judging her.
SUV.
Now I'm judging her. We left
on the SUV Beamer.
It's 2025. But
wait.
I'm judging her now.
Wait.
Now I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her.
Day trader.
I'm mad at her again.
Yeah, day trader. Yeah, absolutely.
He sounds Trumpy already. He sounds Trumpy right now. 22s is a day trader.
Day trader. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's not even wrong.
And he got his own kid, his own son that he goes to see.
That's mixed.
Yeah.
Hey! So he ain't new to this. He's true
He didn't like that. This is a fucked up game.
No,
this is a fucked up game. I want to play though.
I will go based on how his child performs versus my child.
It's a girl.
It's a girl?
Yeah, it makes it worse.
No, it doesn't matter.
He walk around with his nails done and shit, all into his feelings and everything.
I'm saying if the girl's smarter than my kid, if the girl's, whatever, then I'm going to judge the child based on my child.
When your kids come over, they got their own room.
Say what?
Yeah, see,
At his house?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like that's
he got his own.
They got the kids.
Listen, man, I'm in a tough spot right now. Hey, listen, good for him.
Okay, we're done.
Hey, you know what? Take care of my children, man. I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now, man. I gotta sleep in a different room when my kids come over.
It's fucking crazy, but he said, listen, take care of him. It's crazy.
It is rough out here.
Why'd you quit so early?
Because I started.
That shit didn't even matter.
He started thinking about his kids.
I started to realize about my situation, and
he can do better for them.
You know what?
You know what? He can do better for them.
You know what? I'm not that dope. Now, in 2025, I'm not that dope.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
I used to be kind of dope. I'm not that dope right now.
You're on your comeback. You're literally about to get your car, your license.
Hey, no, this comeback.
Hey,
this a long climb back.
He went from killing the dude to saying, look.
Hey, this a long climb. Hey, you know what?
He passed all the background.
You said they like him a little bit, like he nice to him and shit. Or you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, I ain't that dope.
No, fuck.
Yes, you are. And
I used to be kind of dope.
You're gonna be doper because you're on.
Oh no, we're not done. We're not done. No, we're not.
I don't like
Listen,
I love it.
No. Yeah, I'm big.
Because he come in with a system.
He's big.
Big sad. Full sister too. Just
I fuck him. Everything you're saying, I like.
No. I'm saying you. He come in with a system.
We talking about me?
Oh, she got 2 kids.
He loves black women.
Wait a minute.
No. Now he said
she already know.
He
would pick her up.
He would. He loves black women.
Oh shit! And now she's picking your kids up with him on Saturdays to go hang out at the Children's Museum downtown.
You know what?
Auntie Tisha. Auntie Tisha. We love Auntie Tisha.
Honestly, I would rather him be with a black woman than a white woman. And
you
know what? Fuck it. Go to the fucking museum.
See, everybody getting the real
Hey, listen.
35 kick in.
It's rough out here.
35.
If he can afford all of them to go to the museum, shit. It's not a free Tuesday.
No.
He paying for all 5 of them.
He paying for all 5.
Dang, man. Hey, good for her.
Matter of fact, he got a ticket for you.
We might have hit a lick as a family. We might have hit a lick as a family.
That's funny. Oh man,
that's the dream.
That was funny. Yeah, see, look at that. It's
brighter. That's the dream.
We went from murder, death, kill to fucking the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch.
I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know I'm potting right now, and I'm sad inside. I'm potting right now, and it's for the show.
Wait. Okay, play devil's advocate. If the motherfucker's struggling. Like trying to find himself?
Bitch, what you doing?
Yeah.
We can do it bad by ourselves. What you mean?
We can do bad by ourselves.
Look how he reinsert himself back in.
Yeah, no, because I'm struggling too. But what? No, because that makes it. No, that's a different question.
It's true.
If you gonna go to another struggle bus,
you might as well
what's
come
up here?
Home.
That's crazy.
So what is your preference?
Come home. What you mean?
It's true.
Come home is great.
Come on.
No, you better upgrade.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the thing is, the way she talking,
the
way she talk right now, she gonna upgrade. She's on like, nah, all that like cute little free date shit that we used to do. Like, nah, you better spend some money on me. I'm like, hey, word, I can't afford my own ex. You know what I mean? I can't afford my own mother and my children. I can't afford her no more.
Oh, shit.
Well, she's not an object. Don't put a price tag on her.
She put that on herself because she said, you better spend some money on me.
Yeah.
She said that.
Oh, yeah?
And I said, oh, shit, I can't do that. I'm still struggling, you know.
Oh shit!
Listen,
He said, I can't do that.
You
It's
got that
crazy.
health insurance, okay? I am putting that money
no.
on you.
I hope she
She
lays
got
down
them
and like.
flex
But
bucks,
I hope she
right?
lays down and like, hey, you know what? I'm still taking care of for this specific reason. I'm still putting in work out here.
You?
Yeah,
you
me.
You still provide for your family.
100%. Hey, shout out to Sharp Reese Steely.
Hey, what if he came up to you and was like,
Who's he? What?
hey man, I appreciate everything.
No.
She good now. I'm gonna put her on my
First
shit.
of all, I never dap him up before he said that word. I need to see what he's gonna say
Like,
before he
I'm
dap me
adding
up.
to my insurance.
Yeah, she on my insurance now. I'll put the kids on there too.
Ooh.
Yeah, save you some money. You save some money.
Oh, hey, that's a conundrum. Hold on now, that's a conundrum. On one hand,
Hey, he did the math. He's like $678.
that's like $85 right there. Hold on, $85 a month times 2. That's $1,000 a year.
That's what I'm saying. Steve, not that bad.
Oh, it's Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
It's not Markwell.
No, this Steve with the BMW with the 22s. Yeah, one
Steve
kid.
has a BMW. That's not
The
Markwell.
day
He's a day trader. He at
shit.
home.
And he's
Hey,
and
matter
he
of
has
fact,
a mixed daughter.
Matter of fact, he want to catch a game with you. He got Laker
What
box
game?
seats.
He's a Laker fan.
Yeah, look
got
at this.
box
Look at this. It's
seats?
not that bad. You know what? You know what I'm
best
explaining?
friends now.
I'm explaining my situation with my kid.
No, you're not.
We're cool
You're
now.
not.
We embrace
But
each other
you're
on the
not,
hug on the
though.
league.
You're not.
I met his
You're
friends.
not.
We are.
You know why you're not? Because that's her second child. He been there. He is me to you.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he was there first.
So were you.
That sounds crazy.
So were you.
Yeah,
Shout
that,
out to
exactly.
they're like,
That's what I'm saying. It's the
Yeah,
same thing.
no,
exactly.
You're right.
You're
You don't
saying
have to say you're sorry.
You're saying
right.
you're describing me. You're me.
Nigga, you're
no,
the first one.
I'm him.
You know, yes,
That's
you
what
are
he's
him.
saying.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
And you can meet another car
No,
right now.
fuck that.
Why did it take him so long to
I'll
get in?
fade you right now.
Why? I'm not
Just for
hitting.
putting me in a
He literally said he
situation.
wants to be cool
situation?
with you.
I don't want to be cool with him.
Let's not say that.
I don't wanna be cool
Let's
with
not
him.
say that she has kids at this age. But I'm just saying, like, if she met someone else who had their own kids and shit, you should be good.
No,
That's fucking crazy.
I'm letting you know. I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm telling you I'm not healed yet.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh,
I'm letting
you're
you know
never
I-
going to be
I'm
ready
letting
for
you
this
know
until it happens.
I'm letting you know I paid good
I don't
money.
think he was ready for it until it happened.
yeah.
No.
You needed to.
No,
It has to just
yeah.
happen.
Hey, listen,
None
he
of
better
us
than
will
me.
be- None of us will be
Him.
He gotta be. The only way for y'all to make it through, he's gotta be better than you.
He's better than
Yeah,
me.
you-
I had
you
to
just
be
said
too.
you're not
I'm trying to
gonna
tell
No,
you.
I'm talking about him in y'all
Consistently,
situation.
yes, consistently.
No, listen.
No. He's not better than you.
Yes, he is.
No, because I
He
feel like
is, 'cause
I
you're
feel
still
like-
alive. We're
I
podding right
feel-
now.
But I feel like you would have met him at least,
Yeah.
or put your foot down, which he didn't either.
It don't matter where
was
my
passive.
feet goes. It matters where my hands go.
There we go.
All right.
Jay, how you been? What's going on with you?
Man.
That's cool. We're good. It's a great way to start the pod. Jay, how you been? What's good with you?
You know, I was telling Lex, I was like, man, I had been really sad. When I look back kind of on the last few months, I'm like, okay, September was when when I came on here and I was like, I think my husband's cheating on me. That was kind of how many months is that? What are we at, 5 months?
4 or 5.
Yeah, okay. So that was kind of when I guess it really started to peak. And then October was it was a good month because it was everyone's birthday, so it was kind of a distractive month.
Yeah.
And then November is when shit hit the fan.
Holidays.
Early November, right after Halloween. And November was just devastating. I was just so heartbroken, so distraught, so angry, so confused, mad, and then December came and I was I had more relief, more reprieve. I had space. I was away at my grandmother's. I had a lot of clarity. I was busy. And I was feeling better. I was feeling good, And then January rolled on and
So worst
January.
and so did my depression. I could feel it at bay.
Yeah.
But I could feel it. I always say kind of grabbing at my ankles. And I was like, man, my mood is down, my energy level's down, and I wasn't sleeping well. And Carl asked me earlier, if my kids sleep through the night, but my son, one of his side effects, or I don't know, part of autism for him is that he doesn't sleep. He has really bad insomnia. I actually was started looking into like medical beds where they have like, because part of like that too, his autism is he elopes, so he tries to like escape.
Yeah.
Luckily, he hasn't started doing it in the night yet, but he has escaped out of the apartment once. It's terrifying, yeah. And so it's like he won't stay in his bed. And so they have kind of like these cubby beds. I seen them. They're kind of like a tent like, where you can kind of like zip in. You can get in there with them. You can control the temperature, the light, the air, whatever. It looks like a square tent. But then I saw these other beds, and they were more like sturdy. And then I got like the heebie-jeebies, because they're more like boxes, like metal kind of boxes. But I mean, they look like a medical device, and you can lock it. You have to get like a prescription from the doctor saying that they're at risk to lock it. But I was just like, we know some of the worst things that kids can experience. And I was like, God, I could just see parents, and not even like a judging at a parent, but just a parent at its wit end who hasn't slept in years, just like leaving their kid in there for God knows how long, So then I was like, okay, no, I don't think I like the medical beds at all. And I was like, oh, so I'm just never going to fucking sleep again. Which is not okay, because when I'm not sleeping, that makes me more increased to have a depressive episode.
Right, because just being apathetic and just tired all the time.
Exactly. And so my mood, I was just really down. I was feeling really lonely and just very sad, and I don't have a lot of like family support. And there's just certain conversations and things you just can't talk about with anybody, or at least like I don't have that one person that I can really just give it all to. And so I was feeling that heavy this week, but I talked to my friend Kinslow. We've been friends for a really long time, and I told him how I was feeling, and he was like, when I'm lonely, like, I turn to God. He was like, I think that's what you should do. And I was like, you know what? Like, it was really powerful to me, because I was like, you're right. Like, there's no mom, no dad, no lover, no friend, no fuck is going to make me feel less alone than for me, God. Like, there's no entity that's going to fill that in except for me and God. And so I went to church this morning, and I had it was so good. It was such a good message. It felt right on time. I was bawling, and it was very like, releasing. I had a great section. We were all in it together, and so I'm going into this next week feeling a lot of gratitude, a lot of like, feeling like restored, and feeling like, okay, like, girl, you got it, like one day at a time. So I'm looking forward to working on shifting my mindset and pushing through my moods, so that way I don't really get into like a deep depressive episode, because then that's like,
Yeah, no, I feel you. It's good to have something on the calendar too. I think is like a running appointment of people got to go and come and see me a little bit. So
it's true. I told you my therapist calls those planned joyous activities. And they are like literally a part of my treatment plan. Because those things, they help. When you have something, you go to a yoga class, you play golf. When you have a standing appointment, it's a planned activity that brings you joy.
Yeah.
And so that kind of keeps you going,
That's facts. 'Cause I think that's exactly what golf is for me. That's why I don't feel like I need to go to a therapist.
Yeah.
Nothing against like people that do. I take time to do something that I feel, to me, is therapeutic. Because what's therapeutic and I think works for me is like, I don't feel like talking to motherfuckers for 5 hours. Just give me 5.
Yeah.
Unless there's an emergency or something, just give me 5. Yeah. Let me just focus on something else for 5 hours during this week. And that's all I care about. You know what I mean? And there's a few guys that I play with all the time, and it's just a whole community of all of us wanting to get away for 5 hours. Like, it's cool to, I don't know, right? I don't know too many people that can go in and talk about their job or what they do for work or whatever with a bunch of people while you're doing something you enjoy.
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to get to sometimes. You know what I mean? So me, I just been maintaining, man. It hit me because I thought I had one more week left. Baseball season starts tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Oh my Lord.
So like I had a nice little month off. And
you back in it.
Yeah, and then and shout out to Skyline Little League.
Okay,
I don't have no problems with them. New league. Matter of fact, my expectations right now for youth sports is so low right now after the year that I had last year to where it's just like, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, I was talking to my wife about that earlier today. I was like, but it's a good I don't give a fuck. I was like, yo, you know, like I told her, I said, you know how I am with the kids when, you know, it's time for them to do their drills and shit in the house. Like, I try to make it fun. I don't be yelling or acting crazy.
Yeah, you have shared that.
Yeah, I said I get crazy for the other kids during the game. Like, that's still a piece of me, like that dog in me.
We're hyped.
I won't have it anymore though. Yeah, it's just there's just no reason.
So you're just gonna be chill.
Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, like to me, the shit don't matter as long as they have fun and they learn something new. Cool. Like, I want my kids to be like the introspective sport athlete players. I don't want them to be the fucking skittish ones that feel like they gotta fucking, you know, ball out or their life is over with. You know what literally. I mean? I want them to have some insight to, like, you know, just like, oh, this is just a game that I play that, you know, people recognize that I'm good at. So.
Oh yeah, no, that makes all the difference. I remember getting in after my games, getting in the car with either my mother or father, and them just criticizing everything. I mean, of course you want that feedback, but it never felt like feedback. It was always just such a heavy level of like criticism of what I did wrong. And I never, even if I had a good game, even if we won, I always walked away just feeling like, oh, I should have done better. I could have done better.
Right.
And that getting to the point as I got older, like me asking like my mom like to not come to my games. Being like, you know what, I would actually prefer if you don't come because I play better when you're not here because I'm not as anxious.
Right.
And I enjoy myself better because I'm not as anxious, you know?
No, I hear you on that.
I think that, like, it's really cool, Carl. Like, you're such a good dad. You both are, honestly. But the fact that, like...
I'm better than him.
I'm not comparing. You guys are both great.
I just wanted to shit on him real quick.
You guys are, yeah,
because he having a hard day today. I can tell already.
He's such a good dad
just,
too.
Just the whole fucking top half of the episode got him in a fucking stupor right now.
Yeah,
he's sitting here thinking like,
still ruminating.
Hell, is Steve out here playing catch with the? Yeah, he done stacked the fucking cooler in the Beamer. He got these kids. Well, I might have to let him go.
It wasn't even free Tuesday.
You funny today.
Yo, Lex.
How you feeling?
No, today is always a rough day for me. The death anniversary of Kobe Bryant. It's never a good day for me. Just because even like the day of, not just because on some Kobe shit, but literally like going back to that day. I'll never forget that day for the rest of my life. Like, not just because of Kobe, but on some like, when the news came up about Kobe dying, we were literally in the middle of arguing on some like, hey, we should divorce right now shit for the first time. And that stopped it. And it was like a big thing. So like, so much is like, obviously my life has not slowed down in a long time. It's always something. Boom, boom, bang. Like whenever I talk to people, especially people that I only talk to ever so often, they're like, damn, you always got some shit happening. And it's like, yeah. And it doesn't slow down, but no, this day's not fun for me. And now that the kids are older and they understand like what it is, they understand like, oh, you know, Dad's sad today. And like, I can't look at ever since that day, I've never looked at like a helicopter the same. I've never looked at, there's just certain things that they upset me. And it's weird, right? Because it's like, I've never met this motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, there's a lot of people I've never met that their death affected me. And yeah, so that's just, and I also started thinking too, like, I feel like I'm getting old enough now to where it's like, damn, every day seems to be like a day, right? Whether it's a day of celebration for whatever reason, it's somebody's birthday, blah, blah, blah. Or it's a day like a negative feeling day, like a death anniversary or something happened here or some bullshit in the world or whatever. It's like, fuck, every single day is a day.
It's duality.
And it's fucking tiring. You know what I mean? And on one hand, it's like, damn, I shouldn't put so much stock into the day because it shouldn't affect me like that. But on another hand, it's still a thing. So
you're human.
It's yeah.
She was talking about that a little bit though before we got in here, where it was kind of like, I feel like social media, where like the ticker popped down on a news outlet. Like I just remember receiving news differently. So now it's so instantaneous, bro. Like you said, like every day feels like there's something monumental about that day, right? And but I'm still doing regular shit every day. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like I get where he's at. Yeah. You know what I mean? Where it's like it's hard to feel like it's a day of significance for other people, but for me, it's like watching paint dry. You know what I mean? I'm constantly just expounding energy, refueling, expounding energy, refueling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a constant loop. And to the point where I was like, I see why, like, when old people get old and the world passed them by. You know what fucked me up this week? And it's funny that he said that. His boy Mark said that the kids use TikTok as Google now. Fucked me up.
No, they do. And it's actually not even just kids. I know a lot of, like, adults our age that use TikTok instead of Google. They feel like it's more authentic and there's more real information, better reviews, better recipes. It's not like generated by profits. And it's true. TikTok is the plug. It used to be like a dancing kid place. Now it's a plethora of information, honestly, from real people.
That's what I knew though. Like, yo, we out of here. like my generation, we don't connect. Like, you're connecting with it maybe as someone that
I think,
but you're an anomaly, right? You know what I mean? Like matter.
I'm an anomaly. I think the millennial generation is like half and half with TikTok.
Yeah, I would say
there's half
I've taken it as law.
Yeah.
Oh man.
As it going to their go-to.
They doom scroll that shit on some like, yo, this is what I do in my free time. I get all my recipes from here.
Yeah.
They might be smart enough to be like, yo, this isn't necessarily everything on here is law, but yo, I get all my recipes from here. I get a lot of advice. They TikTok is their number DIY one versus that type of
YouTube
shit. And
Google.
then the other half is like me, who's like, I've never downloaded it. I don't want to touch it. And everything I assumed, and like the beginning was like, oh, this is like the you go on there to make the dances.
Yeah. And that's how it started.
And then they're like, no.
Evolved.
Yeah, there's dances and shit, but you get a lot of real shit here.
Yeah.
And I believe that. I believe there's a lot of real shit on TikTok. I believe if we had our clips on TikTok, we'd probably double our views and all that other shit. I believe all of that.
Join the TikTok.
But I still am not going to do it.
It's out of all the social medias, and I dabble in all of them a little bit. It is premier.
I feel you, but
it's the best one.
The thing it beats out Instagram.
The thing is,
Instagram is like Facebook.
I wish I could make.
But I hate all social media. I wish I could
make the switch. Honestly,
I hate all social media. I barely got to the point where I started posting more on Instagram.
Okay.
Just because, honestly, because of this show. If I didn't feel like, if I was like more active to be like, oh yeah, to where the listeners like got to know me a little more, like, okay, this is what he's posting, this is what he's about. Yeah. I post my music, I post my kids, I post
giving people
my
a
activity.
Something.
You know what I mean? If it wasn't for that, then I would just fall back and do what I would normally do, which is I'm a ghost follower. Like I scroll Twitter for the jokes. That's the only social media I'll do. When we started this show, my ex-wife made my Instagram. She was running it because she knows how to do that as far as the show purposes. I eventually took over, and that's where I'm at now. And that's it. I'm not trying to do nothing new, like, ever.
All right, old man. We got it.
See, people think I'm bad. I was like, oh, you haven't talked to Alexander. No. like, just wait till you talk to him. We haven't talked to him yet. Hold on. He's got some time.
I only keep Facebook just to know which of my family members are like, yeah, I'm glad I don't fuck with them. You know what I mean?
I am a ghost follower now, too. Like I got hella messages on my phone, like right now, like in my Instagram that I just haven't opened in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, everybody asking to come on this show.
Yeah, don't ask.
Don't ask me. I'm
ain't
not
nobody,
your homie.
Ain't nobody ever asked me on my Instagram.
That's the thing, though.
Oh, I could literally probably.
Most people don't catch the hint though. It's like, bro, if you don't have my phone number.
Nobody have ever asked me on my Instagram to come on the show.
Nobody has never asked you to come on the podcast?
They're afraid.
No, they've gave like love, some feedback, or wanted to fuck.
I could literally say, I could list 10 people that we know right now that have asked me to come on this podcast.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think
because of you, like they love the show. And and they're like trying to slide in with me because you're exclusive.
Because you're hard to get hold of.
Yeah, they're like, maybe Juice can get me in there.
Why are you hyping it, right?
Because you hard to get hold of. You just say you don't check your DMs.
That's not what it is.
I literally told homie the other day.
I think these dudes are trying to talk to you too.
Like,
why not?
They're not.
Let me get
on the show. They do not care about me.
Because once they get on the show, they'll be like, hey, what you doing after this? Let's go get a little, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not saying that any guest that you have brought.
Thank you.
I gotta make sure I clean that up. I know, but I'm just saying.
Man, I'm going home with this Lex.
I'm here to be messy. I'm here to be messy. Let's go.
That sounded messy. Only man, I'm going home with this Lex.
Well, let's continue to be messy. Hit my hand claps. I have some messy things for us. I just need us to get out of our stupor in the first 20 minutes of the episode.
Sorry. Can't be messy when you're sad. I'm not sad enough to not be messy.
We're done. Everybody's got their shit
I'm never sad enough to not be messy.
All right, now that we've all traumatized up, let's have a little fun.
Oh, shit. All right, read them in week. So right away, am I in the wrong?
Okay.
My girlfriend just told me I have a small penis. Yeah, we should have put this on with the other things too, though.
With the other things?
Yeah, with the BMW and the 22s.
Yo.
So right away.
But the opposite.
I don't know what the title gonna be for this one. There's a lot of shit being thrown
Explicit.
out. So right away, I'll just state I'm a grower, not a shower. But my member is 6 inches erect.
How big is that?
The average in America, I believe, is 5.75.
Oh, he's doing all right. 0.3 is a big deal.
What is it?
0.3. 0.3 more.
Yeah. He's above half.
Yeah, he's fine.
I've always assumed this was pretty average.
Though?
That's a real thing too. I figured out tonight.
Now that I figured it out.
I've been in the gym.
Now that I figured it out.
Bros be walking around there with their meat slinging in the gym. I'm like, oh, okay. This is
like they ain't wearing no drawers.
I've got a whole catalog. Oh yeah. See, I almost put an ethnicity on that.
Don't.
I'm not.
Like they ain't wearing no drawers.
We would have made it.
What you mean it's slanging in the gym? Like it's just flopping around
in the locker room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the locker room. He said, okay, yeah. He's like,
I ain't been in the gym in quite some time.
Gym I went to, that's crazy.
That booty ass naked in the locker room?
Oh shit! I've always
slanging everywhere.
Here's what got me. I've always assumed this was pretty average.
Okay.
Tonight I met one of her exes.
Oh shit! Nope. Hey, is he able to carry a gun? Yep, I'm already with him. I feel him, man.
Pretty tall guy. So I jokingly.
Pretty tall guy is crazy. I'm shooting him already.
Oh shit! So I jokingly asked her, "Is he bigger than me?"
Oh shit!
No, my mistake.
Okay, you know what? I'm glad you said that. That was your mistake.
He said, my mistake. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Oh, my man.
And she says yes.
Oh.
I asked a yes or no question, and honestly, I would have given either response a second thought. What bothered me was her her follow-up statement.
Oh shit!
But to be fair,
he was fine with the answer.
Yeah.
He didn't like the follow-up.
But to be fair, your penis is kind of small.
Oh shit! She came at him. All he wanted was the answer, and then she said, "You know what? Matter of fact, not only is it yes,
she emasculated.
That's fucked up.
Okay, what is it? Okay.
As you can imagine, that statement with them,
fuck, man. He's kind of tall.
As you can imagine, that statement was not just a kill shot to my ego, but makes me start questioning a lot more than it should about our relationship. Yeah. Or you know what else? What other women have told me.
Why was she questioning?
Wait, what?
You know, big is the spectrum, and so is small, right? So like. You have somebody come in and like,
it's all
man,
relative, baby.
Yeah, you be there. Hey, Big Daddy. You be like, stop. Like
every woman, hey, stop gassing me up. No, I swear, no. I gotta be honest. Just in case, I gotta keep ready for the group chat. Like, no, I tried to tell her she was lying to me, and now when she's telling y'all, I already told her up front. Like, yo, I've been told her to chill the fuck out.
Oh, shit, I've been told her. Like, you been, oh, look at you. It's like almost like when your mom be like, look at you in your little, come here, show me your little outfit.
I mean, but honestly, it's like, I've had guys ask me that question. And guys who obviously know, asked or insinuated, and obviously know.
In what ways have they asked you that? Because that's kind of crazy. I would have never asked that.
Don't fuck with them dudes.
Am I the biggest you've ever had? Like,
damn.
You know,
that's
like.
a real ego show.
Like, and
I've never been that confident.
Or just like, or straight up insecure. I've had a white guy.
Have you ever told them it's little?
I literally, didn't I tell the story in here?
No, you didn't.
Hey, turn this up real quick.
Hold on. I didn't tell how the guy, he started crying.
Why are you whispering? We can hear you. Say it again. Say it.
I thought I told the
She did whisper like they want to hear.
Like they
can't just hit the skip button backwards and turn the shit up a little louder.
Okay, I was dating this white guy.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Listen, it's on the same premises. I was dating this white guy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He was older than me. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe 8 years older than me. And I don't think he had ever dated like, I'm Afro-Latina, so I'm black and Latina. I don't think he had ever dated like a mixed woman or a woman that had any like black in them. And the first time we were fucking, I remember
That means he got a second time.
Well, he became my boyfriend. We dated significantly. You know, we dated for a minute. He became a serious boyfriend. So, but the first time we had sex, I was on top of him, and I'm looking at him, and
that was the first time you saw it, though?
Danger zone.
We were fucking. What do you mean? Like, I don't remember.
Like there was like no warm up, like a press up.
Like you saw it before you started fucking.
Can I get through the story?
You started right on top though. I need to know.
It went from y'all started dating.
As soon as I hit the punchline, you're gonna understand.
Okay, where
we relate.
Y'all started dating.
As soon as I get here, we're gonna relate. We started dating. I don't know. We went on a few dates. I don't remember when I fucked him. I don't. But here we are. We're now fucking. As I remember, I'm on top of him. This is significant because I'm looking down at him, and all of, we had just started fucking. We just started getting into it, and like he's crying. I haven't told you guys this story. He's literally crying. So like I kind of like sit up a little bit, and I'm like, "Are you okay? Like what's wrong?
What's happening now?" Because I feel like I've been
So he's crying. I'm like, he's literally like. And I'm like, are you okay? I'm like, am I hurting you? Am I, like, what's happening? He's like, I just could only imagine you being with black guys. And I know that they were bigger than me. And I just can't stop thinking about it right now. And I hope that, this feels good.
He said, I hope.
And I literally.
You think you told us this story? That's just crazy.
I told you guys this story.
He's paid for sex before. I know. There's no way.
Don't insult me like that.
No, I'm not insulting you.
I'm saying like
this is the same guy. Okay, didn't I tell you guys about how I had the boyfriend who I introduced him to the rhino pills? And then he kept taking them and didn't tell me.
This is another story that we knew nothing about.
Same guy.
Okay, so same guy.
Yes, you can get him at a sex shop or you can get him at the gas station. They're those rhino pills.
He's dead now.
No, they're awesome.
He's dead. No,
it's a high.
But you have a stroke also.
No, you don't. It's a high boost of vitamins.
Not right away. By now,
well, if you pop them like regular, but it's a high boost of vitamins. It's good. If you have whiskey dick or you want like a nice long fuck
before you start.
Anywho. One night we were having a fun night. Like I put on a little lingerie. We're having a freaky night.
Okay.
So I gave him one. And during one, he was insecure about having sex. And so I was trying to work. Same guy. He was my boyfriend. Yes. And so I was trying to work through that. He would come really fast. I'm like, I love to fuck for a long time. So I was getting irritated. But instead of getting irritated about it, I'm like, well, look, let's have a fun night. Try this. Okay. We have a good time. It's great.
Fair enough.
I find out months later when I'm like back in town visiting and I was like looking for something in one of his drawers. I find a stockpile of these rhino pills and found out, and it made sense because
he was scared.
He was like, our sex had changed. I had moved out of town. We were living out of the city separately. But whenever we would visit, like, I remember the sex being so much better, but thinking like it was just because we were long distance, so it was more intense when we were. But I found out this nigga was popping his dick pills the whole.
Wait, for you?
Every time we were having sex, he was using one of those rhino pills.
And now he had a stroke.
And he wasn't telling me. I thought it was kind of weird that he wouldn't disclose that to me. I was like...
But he was taking him on a regular even when he didn't see you?
I'm going to shoot him a little bit bail for that part.
But I'm just like... I thought it was weird that that was supposed to be like, a fun night.
I can see
I'm shooting him bail for that part.
But he didn't tell me. That was weird.
I'm still shooting him bail. Still shooting him bail.
I'm that man.
Still shooting him bail. No, not even that.
It's a performance.
Not even that.
Look,
not even. Not even. I want you to leave this shit
up. But I'm gonna tell you why.
If it was weird
in the moment, if you yell, if I hear you yell a different way that you didn't yell when I wasn't on my whole shit.
Yeah, and remember
I'm chasing the feeling. I'm chasing the feeling.
That's a crack.
It's
a fiend.
It's a fiend.
He's a crackhead. I'm not even talking about that.
I'm just saying.
Like, you know what, girl? I really like that. I'm gonna use these all the time. Why hide it?
Because I want you to think that's all
I'm the one who introduced you to it.
It's got to be all good.
Obviously, I know it.
That's
honestly, you ain't the first motherfucker I gave one of those.
See, don't tell me that. See, this is exactly what happened
with
my
man.
Some
stock in the rhino joint.
You know what I mean? Don't tell me that.
I take all my boys when they reach a certain level to the sex shop. I'm like, all right, come on, baby, let's go have some fun.
What were you gonna say?
What I'm saying is, I'm shooting him bail because on some. Obviously, before he was introduced to said rhino, he was insecure.
Rhino.
He was insecure.
That's the name.
Obviously.
Said rhino is crazy.
If I get to a point where I take one, it's like, oh, she enjoys it a little more. Okay,
I'm not.
Then it's an ego.
Why not disclose it? It felt like creepy.
Because I didn't.
Honestly.
I don't.
It was an ick. It was creepy.
No, because at the same time, I don't like the fact that I needed the rhino for you to feel good.
Yeah, you're right.
The only time you felt good is when I popped the rhino. And now I got to pop the rhino all the time because my top priority is make you feel good. That still makes me feel shitty.
But I wasn't expecting rhino dick all the time.
It doesn't matter. But to him, the rhino dick was the only good dick he ever gave you.
It's almost like smoking.
It's the only good dick he ever gave.
When I was smoking, I chased the feeling of the first week of smoking. You just
exactly.
I never had that feeling in 20 years. No, man. I was still
we went out.
It's just a habit.
Yeah,
we went out to a little party, whatever, and they was bringing out the honey packs or whatever, and they're like,
"Yo, where you at?"
Listen, man, I'm not getting no timelines, but listen, they was bringing the joints out.
I'm not giving no time.
And they was like, I was like, what the fuck is this? They was like, you never had a honey pack? I said, I missed this whole era. What is this? And they told me what it was, but
We're in the era of honey packs.
I know, now I am.
We know the timeline.
But at the time, now I'm saying like I was scared to take anything because I don't want it to
become an addiction.
Mess up my either expectations, and I don't want to be reliant on something.
Wait, what's a honey pack?
Until I need it, like a Viagra or whatever it is. Like it's like a natural.
It's like a rhino.
No, it's not a pill. This is like honey. It's like
it makes your dick hard.
But it makes you feel better because it's like vegan or some shit. It's not.
Wait. Have you ever taken Viagra?
I've never taken nothing. That's my point. No, because I'm afraid.
I go lie. Yeah.
Was it bomb?
Because I'm afraid.
I would be real. No, not with her.
Oh, okay.
Well, I just did it just
she mad.
I can't tell you on mic why I had one.
No. But you got to tell her off mic why you did.
No, I can tell her I got one. I'm pretty sure I told her this story though that I had taken one. No one needs to be hard that long.
Could you tell?
That sounds ridiculous.
It's a real thing.
I got shit to do.
I was like, I'm still pride, but I was like pride 24.
I gotta go.
I don't need this.
I gotta go coach a game. I gotta go coach a bunch of 9-year-olds right now. What are you talking
about?
Going
to Vegas, you pop one, you have a long fun night.
No. I need to start at 11.
Only in Vegas.
Yeah, I gotta start.
Only in Vegas.
Hey, believe me, it's kicking.
And I have to close it
we're not going anywhere.
By 12:45. We gotta be closed.
Yeah, we gotta leave up out of here. Look, I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna finish this drink.
I call those vacation drugs.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm cool. No. Even now, like I feel like
I look like yelling at a 9U ref.
You know the other thing is too, though, like my hips be hurting now.
I Hey man, listen.
Okay, you need
my
to get
body
that
is breaking down.
That's what
I'm not getting lazy dick because your hips hurt. Get it together.
The dick ain't lazy.
I'm just saying that
the dick
3
ain't
hours
lazy,
is crazy.
but the hips.
3 hours.
But the hips make it.
3 hours of thrusting.
You guys,
3 hours is crazy.
You guys have to respond to this 25
talking about a long time
That's
here.
not 3 hours is crazy.
Shit, 45 minutes is a long time.
45 minutes is that's my bad.
I want you guys to understand how fucking old you sound
45.
now.
I got 45.
I've had some younger guys.
I was 18 and I was telling them, yo,
and they're
45.
like, the way they're talking, like,
Wait,
say that one more time.
they make me all sound extra old.
Somebody was talking about me? Somebody was talking about me?
No, not at all.
Okay, listen. When I was 18, 45 minutes was all you was getting.
Well,
Yeah, I'm still in the 45-minute range.
That's what I'm
2
saying.
hours.
But all these people that talk about, we go all night long. What the fuck? I ain't never been that dude.
I don't
they
think
exist.
All tight. That sounds
They
fucking
exist.
crazy. I got other shit to do.
no woman above 35 is enjoying the 20-minute experience.
Absolutely not.
You gotta get them warmed up. It's an old Buick right there, baby. You gotta turn
Well,
that.
I've always warmed up the car.
You gotta
old Buick
you
is
gotta
crazy.
Listen to the way that timing belt.
You can
You gotta listen to the way that
like
timing
a
belt
flower.
sound. Yeah.
You gotta water me up. Let me open up.
Yeah, you ain't never. No.
Exactly.
You gotta go ahead and give that Buick some time.
If you called me a Buick one more time,
I'm just talking
all
about
my
general.
ladies.
I've had a lot of good rides in Buick. Shout out to Coronado. I love a Buick, man. Listening to Regulating Warren G and that bitch, you know what I mean?
Crying. He said,
Shout out to the Buick. Hey, one of our best YouTube listeners. Hey, shout out to the Buick, baby.
The way he said it was like memory lane. I bet.
He thought of a few of them.
Shout out to the
All you had to
Buick.
do was look up. A lot of good rides in that Buick.
It was a clear black night.
Oh
my
shit.
God.
So wait a minute. No one's ever told you were small.
I didn't. No.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we didn't even answer the question.
No.
Wait, do we have a question here?
There was no question.
It was
This was like this was perusing.
No,
Not to my face.
It is fucked up. She kind of emasculated him. However, like the guy, like the boyfriend story I just told you guys, why would you even put me in that position? Especially if you can tell that I'm a kind of woman who's probably dated black men, probably dated all kinds of different men. I've shared that with you. You know what kind of dick I've probably gotten, or I've probably told you.
Enjoy the
Why
Buick,
would
baby.
you even say anything and put me in a position to make you feel like that?
Right.
Because
Listen, that's when you gotta shut the
asking
fuck
me to
up.
lie, or you're asking me to hurt your feelings.
That's why
like
I don't
I
never
gotta
ask
be
the
the bad
question.
guy now.
So wait a minute.
Because I would have never said any. I would have never told him like.
It's small.
I would have never said that, but when he
gotta
was
be white,
crying,
too.
Right. That's why you don't ask the
She gotta be
question.
white. Black women
Because
gotta do-
that's why I don't ask it. So
Latino
when it
women
gets
tell you-
voluntarily told to me, hey, it's yours. Bitch, what? Stop lying.
My
I
wife
don't
told me
believe
of a
none of
story.
that.
She's like, "Ooh, we
Yeah.
not." She said she did a hand check. I was like, "Oh no, we not.
Say what?
Oh, we not going there." She never told him, but she just felt. She said, "I found every excuse in the book."
because it was too big or too
Too
little.
little.
Dude.
And that's another one too, though.
Wait a minute.
If you tell me you ran for somebody because it was too big,
Okay.
I would feel like I'm why
Do you know?
why I ain't got enough in the tank for you to quit on me?
No, that's real. I wonder if you know him. I think you know him.
No, I don't want you to name somebody
You
else
about to
specifically.
tell him
No.
about somebody he know that you ran from? Nah, fuck that. I ain't trying to hear that
I'll
shit.
tell him later. No, but
No,
there
he
is
don't wanna
such
hear later.
thing as too big.
We know that.
Like painfully, like too big. And you know, I'm a big sex communicator. So I found like these. They have like these bases that you can like
So you
put
said,
on
oh, never mind.
on the dick. So that way, like you can like
I'm
kind of
cool.
like you can shorten the.
This
the
is for
length.
the YouTube listeners.
So you hit the base. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay, and
I just didn't
Why
know-
are you
I didn't-
indulging
I
in
didn't
this?
know that was a
And I
thing.
said, no.
I didn't know it was a thing.
I'm not
and
listening.
to make it more
Did you
comfortable.
know there was a base?
And
No,
then
I'm
there's
doing this.
levels,
La,
so that
la,
way you can
la.
like, you know, you can train to be able to take the full dick. And
you know what?
I really tried, guys.
I had this girl that I met on the app. You're right. I had this girl that I met on the app, and I was like, "Yo."
He wasn't interested, and he wasn't with it. And he.
If you're over here training for the Olympics, and I'm over here coming on some 9 to 5
he basically
shit,
told
like,
me he dropped me because I couldn't take all the dick.
Oh, okay. Hey,
he dropped me. No, but he was like a monster. Like, come on.
Whatever.
I'm not trying to say it.
Hey.
Well, I'm like, look, I don't want to say.
You fucking Mr. Marcus, like. Shout out to Mr. Marcus. You know what I mean?
I don't want to make it seem like I can't. I don't want to make it seem like I can't do dick.
You ever talk to me about
I don't give a fuck about your friends.
Yo, can you imagine if your ex was like, yo, he's a monster?
That would be my first domestic violence charge, probably right there.
I swear to you, like
right
there.
Monster.
The microphone.
Right there.
Holy shit, he's a microphone.
The whole microphone.
Stop. Stop.
You pot right.
Stop. You know the mic.
He dropped me. He said, bitch, you can't take the bite.
You know what a podcast mic looks like? Holy shit. Hey,
I was trying to work with him.
He's cutting his labor pool down.
Oh my God. That's so
bitch,
funny.
You can't take the dick. I gotta go.
No, I know. It kind of hurts my feelings.
Shit, that was funny as hell, man.
But damn, if
he
it's
wasn't
like
regular big. You don't understand.
I heard you the first time. I
need you to understand.
I heard you the first time.
He wasn't regular.
I heard you the
first time. Have you seen me?
He wasn't regular.
Listen.
Like fill it in my
get my haircuts whenever you ready.
Shout out to Mr. Marcus.
He wasn't regular.
He wasn't regular big.
God damn,
he wasn't
man.
good big.
Holy shit. Oh, man.
Well, I never been told that part.
Did we go over the top 10 most dangerous occupations in the U.S. last week?
No.
We
didn't.
Oh, we didn't? Go ahead and pull that up. So we can go ahead.
Get that.
Yeah. Irregular jobs for a regular penis, baby.
We're going to need to put explicit on this episode.
No, that was funny as hell.
Don't listen to this one with the kids.
I learned a bunch of things right there. They got penis training wheels and shit.
Penis training? Is that what she was talking about? I literally tuned her out because I was not about to listen to that shit.
That's the easiest way to put it to you.
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
That's the easiest way to explain what
I heard a girl told me, she was like, yeah, I've been training. I said, for what? For me? Not me. You don't need to train for me.
For me?
But she was talking about
pickup.
She was talking.
I'm easy.
She was talking about her butthole.
Oh,
and I said,
"Oh yes, that's a real thing too."
I'm cool.
And
I've been told that a couple times.
Oh shit! No. I'm in the off season.
I went to training for this job. We was gone for a week out of town, and she was like. And I was like, damn, we got this close already. You know how sometimes you training in a job so you get kind of close to the people you whatever?
Yeah. Oh, this wasn't on that.
Sexual
No. This had this no romantic nothing. We were just training for a job.
Yes.
It was me and a group of people. We were done with our day.
You spent a week
we go to the hotel room. Everyone's drinking. Everyone's having a good time. And we're like, hey, what's good? We're playing Would You Rather, whatever we're doing, right? And she's like, yeah, I'm wearing butt plugs right now. I said, And she's like, yeah, I'm preparing for my husband. I was like, bitch, it's Monday. We're here till Friday. What you mean? She's like, he likes what he likes. And I said,
she's smart.
Respect.
How'd she sit down? Easy?
I didn't know she had
there's levels, same thing.
I know. I'm just watching how you sit in chairs and like how fast you getting down there.
She sat down. I would have not known otherwise that she has some shit.
That's the problem. Like I need you to. Like if you sit down and like just take the chair.
You know they have some that vibrate, and then you can give your partner the remote control. You can do your butt
from
or
a
your
distance,
pussy.
right?
And like distance or not right next to each other.
Can never be
Can
regular.
you imagine us like sitting at the table together, like a dinner table, or you and your wife, and you're like, you know, like.
That's kind of crazy.
Dude, that shit's sexy.
That's
crazy. I like shit.
I got AI beating me off under the table because she's like, I'm fucking with him.
No,
at a dinner meeting.
No, you pulling your remote out at a family barbecue is crazy.
100%.
Talk to grandma.
No, matter of fact,
here's the thing. If I had the remote, I'm abusing the fuck out of it. You about to know I'm here.
Okay, now it's not fun.
No, listen. You sit next to your brother?
Yo, read my top 10.
I'm the only man in your life.
You see how he turned it from sexy to creepy?
Hey,
sit next to
tell your
brother.
dad you love him. All right, number
1.
Number 10.
Number 10, whatever. That backwards. I can't
Electrical power line workers.
Yeah, that's very dangerous.
Yeah, I was very dangerous.
The fatal injuries per 100,000 workers is 3.6.
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
Every 100 workers, 3.5 people.
100,000.
Every 100,000, 3.6. So that's like
what? 3,600 people are dying.
No, 3.5 people every 100,000 people.
Oh, that's not that much.
But it is because 100,000 people. When you have how many people in a country? Like almost 400 million. That's a lot of people. And that's per year. Number 9, construction. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Construction's
Anybody know anybody that had a construction accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we all know somebody. I know a dude fell off a roof. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Number 8, underground.
You got paid, but shit.
I'm doing an office job after that.
Oh, okay. My bad. All occupations was 3.6. Electrical power workers was 22.
Per 100,000?
Yeah, so that's significantly higher.
That's a little bit higher.
Construction was 22.9, so basically 23.
Okay.
Number 8, underground mining workers, 26.7.
That seems terrifying.
Yeah, honestly. I see a Netflix special. It was like 90 people died, like in 18, blah, blah, blah.
The fact that they're still undergrounding mining workers in 2025.
Oh, yeah, for Trump? Hell yeah. Alaska be drilling again, baby. But go ahead.
That's not the same thing.
It's all right. Just fuck
Number 7.
Fuck it.
Refuse and recycling collectors, 27.9.
It's better off to just throw your shit in the trash than anyway.
Yeah, that's my bag right there. My bag sounds dangerous. 27.9, so basically 28. Number 6, truck drivers. That's relative.
That actually makes sense. Yeah, like
they be working long ass hours. They be falling asleep.
A lot of risks driving around. People.
Long ass roads. And
do you drive well at night?
No, she don't. Shout out to her. I love her though.
Yeah, keep talking shit.
Hey, you be pushing.
Who's your ride home?
Hey, maybe I should have shut the fuck up before I got home.
Who's your ride home, man?
You better wait. He said, no, she don't. That's the street way.
And they're going to get in the truck with me right
I
after
was trying to support her because she said, oh, I hate driving at night. That's all I really meant by it.
I can't see.
I know, that's all I meant. I didn't mean like, yo, I'm scared for my life.
She for like 5 days.
I just can't see very
Number 5, iron and steel workers, 36.
That makes sense. There you go. Steel Town.
Number 4, aircraft pilots, 48. What? That sounds a little alarming.
Yeah.
But commercial airline is probably a lot lower because aircraft is probably, I'm a crop duster. I do the shit by myself. I'm flying a tiny plane. Yeah. The little bullshit. I'm not flying Delta.
You know what else too? Like even then, I think about like all my FedEx packages make it, and you ain't never heard of a FedEx plane going down.
I have. Have you ever seen Castaway? All right. Shout out Tom Hanks, the GOAT.
You've been on your little Tom Hanks last weekend. He was doing Forrest Gump.
That shit crazy. He's on the white classics.
I had to show the kid.
Some Tom Hanks.
I had to show the kid. 100%.
He left you some Tom Hanks.
He's one of the great whites that I can brag about.
He's one of the great whites
that I can brag about.
Yeah, that's what we call him, great whites. Look, there's another one right there.
Nah, I don't brag about him.
Pete Carroll's a great white though.
Number 3, roofers. Makes sense.
Yeah, man.
Because we think about little one-story roofs, but roofers include like
skyscrapers.
Big motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, if I ever go out, I'm jumping off a roof. That's for sure.
And that is 59. Number 2, a significant jump to 75 is fishing and hunting. Yeah, I feel like if I was hunting,
deep sea fishing is hella dangerous though.
Serves you right out there killing the animals.
Well, that also, I'm sure you eat seafood. Those are the same people that bring the food to your plate.
I'm not out there killing animals.
But you also said serves you right. I hope you do die, and now your seafood plate is jumped up.
That's not my point. My point is if you are hunting or you're trying to kill something else, then I guess all is fair in the game of love and war. So if they're 100%. Out there playing that game and doing those things, then you're playing that.
The fish ain't even winning that much either. So
what do you mean?
They need a body for the collection plate.
Everybody go watch Seaspiracy. And number 1 with 82 per year, or 82 out of 100,000. So I guess that's less than 82 per year. Logging workers.
What?
Trees falling on him and shit.
This makes me. When I saw logging workers, it made me think about fucking Final Destination. Even though that had nothing to do with them.
With the log fall out the truck?
I always think of that
that's
scene.
the one. That changed the culture. I ain't watching.
There's a lot of scenes from Final Destination that haunt the back of my fucking
I don't
brain.
like that. It's basically a movie about like accidents that really could happen.
No, literally.
It's all plausible, and then if you think about cheating death, like I've every day that I'm alive right now since 2010 has been a blessing.
Amen.
And I'm not going to get into that right now, but I've cheated death already.
Enough times.
I'm good to go.
Same.
And as many days, today was hard, yesterday was hard. It's been a lot. January has been kind of fucking tough.
Yeah, honestly.
But you know what? When I step back and think about it, I'm not supposed to be here right now. So, you know what I mean?
Every day is a gift. Amen. Look
There
at
we
you.
go.
Okay, I like that.
I'm still going to be sad when we turn the mic off, though.
for sure.
Again.
And then we're going to be happy and mad and sad and all the different like ups and downs.
Woo.
It's not constant. You can't stew in it. Okay. All right. The ice chuck.
I can stew in it if I want to.
It's my party.
Lex, you ever bag a random girl at a party?
Nope.
Would I or have I?
Not a club party, anything, house party.
What does bag mean?
Like you be talking to them.
Did I close or I just bagged her like on some like, oh, like
some
it
random
almost
shit. You
happened?
close, yeah, like just some
No, I
random
closed
shit.
like I closed.
Yeah. Like you took their hand and was like, yo, come with me.
Oh, for
No,
sure.
that ain't my bag.
You've never done that.
No. I was the
I'm gonna get to you. Don't worry.
The group
I heard
that I
you.
rode with when I was younger, the group that I rode with, I was more of a wingman / like I know my role.
Yeah, but you ain't even.
I'm doing the leftovers. I'm doing the friends. I'm the good friend that's doing stuff, right?
Okay.
And then when I'm
You
dolo, I'll do
sound
me
so
by myself.
sad right now.
I'm realistic. I roll with a group of handsome young fellas.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like I knew my role.
I'm the ugly duckling.
I knew.
Group, so
I wasn't
what you're
going
saying.
outside like, hey, yo,
Yeah.
we all going for her? Like, no, like, all right, man. Hey, you going for her? Let me know if you need help or if you got a
take
friend,
it.
whatever it is. And it was what it was.
Crazy.
We don't do that.
He said,
That's not me. I know my role. Like
shit.
I coined the phrase "solid 6 at a barbecue" for a reason.
But you never bagged the friend then off of GP.
I backed a lot of friends
Right then and
because
there.
I'm still me. What?
No, but right then and there though.
Yeah.
So you did do it then.
No, but that's not necessarily.
No,
like,
I didn't say it had to be dimes. They could just be anybody.
but it wasn't necessarily something that I was going for. It's more so like, okay, I got to help my homie out, or it's more of a just out of the situation.
But that's what you was going for.
No, I wasn't going for anything. It was more like, hey
he
man,
just caught the leftovers.
It was more.
He
No,
secured
but
it.
sometimes it wasn't even like I wanted to do anything. It was more like, yo, I need you, big dog, and I said, all right.
You got to be entertainment.
It wasn't like I was like, oh, what's good for tonight? It was
But I
more
think
like,
that's
oh, I'm straight,
That's your play style.
helping my friends out.
Yeah.
It's not going to be you, but you're going to benefit from it.
Benefits
Like
relative.
you have a value. You don't know, but I'm saying you have a valuable spot on the roster.
Oh, 100%.
I
set the best screens. Like,
but you
my
know,
pick and pop game is
we don't have to ask
legendary.
Lex to go out there and go get 30. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah.
My shit don't show up on the stat sheet.
Like Pritchard.
All right, man. Relax. Now I feel disrespected. One, because he's
for the Celtics.
one, because he's a Celtic. Two, because he's a white man on the Celtics. Three,
but he's good at what he does.
all right,
And I don't know what he does.
He makes a living. Good for him. Shout out to him.
Hey, he's getting bucks.
I assume so.
I'm assuming so, right?
I assume
Yeah, 'cause you
he's
said-
doing
you
okay
said based off
because he's a
of-
millionaire.
But based on, so you have.
I was doing this shit with no money in my pocket.
Okay.
I'm not.
Shut him up.
Okay, so in your situation, right?
What?
Has this happened?
What is it like? Explain to me what that bag means. Like you see somebody, you go after them, and you get them.
Hey, how you doing this Friday? You know what y'all out here doing? Oh, we out here for blah blah blah.
What you out here doing?
You start talking for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then however long it took, it's like,
Yeah.
you want to get out of here?
Yeah, I've done both. I've been
But what is it? What
I've
is
been
it that
picked
gets
up
you
and
to
I've
say okay to a random?
We don't care about the times you went
I
out and
guess
picked
it's
somebody
gotta
up because
be-
that's easy. We want to know the times that you said,
It's
"Oh, I
not
gotta
that
go home with him."
easy.
I gotta go home with
It is that easy.
I like
It's
that
not
one.
that easy.
I want to hear
like
about
that
that.
one. He's right. I like that.
I want to know about the time said, "Oh, I'm going home with him."
I got to.
I'm trying to.
Because this is where I feel like,
it
as a
doesn't
man,
happen often.
and I used to feel like it didn't.
Exactly,
But I kept seeing dudes
But it
like,
does.
I'm like, yo, how are you winning
I've
like that?
absolutely gone home. Yeah.
How are you
More
winning
than
like
once.
that?
How'd you do
You
that?
know what it is? Well, you know it helps, and you know you have your
shout out to
what is
Jonathan.
your $40 limit or whatever. I actually thought of you.
Yeah, I got
So what it
$40.
helps
It's
is
not
like-
$40 women. It's not, don't do that. Well, first of all, it don't even matter.
You ain't gotta worry about it no more.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes,
You
yes,
got
yes.
I
to come
still
home
got a
with that?
$40
now. Back then, yes. How I would have did it back then.
The
yes.
Inflation is like 65.
I've won a few times. I just wanted to know how dudes had a high.
It's a good night.
They had a
like,
great percentage clip.
You know,
Oh, shit.
They're attractive. There's a lot of energy. There's vibing. There's flirting.
How much does attraction have to do with it?
care
Out of
of-
the
like,
100%
I don't wanna
of the
hear
They
pie?
word.
take care of you all night. Like they're getting the drinks. They're getting whatever. They're attentive to
I
you.
seen dudes lose then.
And you're getting that. But it has to be that sexual chemistry. It has to be all the things aligned. Like we met. We're getting the drinks, or not even. You don't have to be
Do
drunk.
your
It just
homegirls
has
act
to
single
be
when a dude
vibes.
does that too?
That are not single.
No, yes, they're not single, but they acted single when that
Never.
guy's come around.
You better go ahead and get you some free
Never.
drinks.
Never.
I encourage my lady to
But
act
acting
single in that
single? Act
situation.
single?
not acting
Yeah.
single, but I mean,
Or not
my
even act single,
friends-
omit.
never.
100%.
So they'll say, "Oh, I have a
Honestly.
It
boyfriend."
doesn't even matter about
Oh,
omitting because a
husband.
lot of dudes
And
don't. A
I
lot of dudes
promise
don't
you,
care. A
I
lot of dudes don't
promise
care
you,
if they gotta
like
do.
when I go out when I would go out with the girls, especially for a long time, for many years, I was the only single woman out of that group of friends I had. Everyone was married and had kids so young. And there was like 10, 13 of us, and there was 2 of us that were single. The rest were either married or damn near married, living with their significant partners in my friend group. And we would go out, girls' night, and one thing I can say about those women is that
Horny.
they never disrespected their husbands or partners. When we
Shout
went
out to
out,
You have good friends,
when
though.
we go out, but I've been out with a lot of women, and
You got good
when women
friends.
are going out, there's this false idea, especially women
You're right.
in relationships.
I have that false idea
and
right
let
now
me
too.
say it now
I
because
don't.
it's so annoying.
Because I think I'm
finish,
gonna
let her
agree.
finish,
I'm
let her
gonna
finish.
agree with
Let
that.
her finish.
I was married not that long ago in a serious relationship, and when I went out, and I'm a pretty wild woman. Single me and married me are very different people. So as even a fucking wild adventure, I just told you I've gone home with men before, like, and not just one time. Like, that I'm like
Remind me to go back to that too. Go ahead, keep going.
so I'm like, so it's not like I'm some kind of prude or this or that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm retired. You can turn a hoe into a housewife. I'm proof of it. And so when I would go out with my girls and my other girls, we're not going out for. You guys, it's the same thing about dressing. It's not for the male gaze. I'm not going out for no fucking male attention.
I agree with you.
When I'm going out with my girls. You know I'm going out? I want to get cute. I want to get sexy. I want to look pretty for me and my girls. I want to have fun. I want to dance. I want to talk shit about guys, probably. I want to have a good time and let loose. You know what you said to me the other day?
That's why I've never
You know what you
indulged.
said to me a while ago, and I was like, "You guys are funnier without me," and you were like, "No, it's just we can have like different." You're an asshole. We can just have, yeah, fuck you. That was too real.
I'm not
But
funny.
you were like, if we can just have different conversations or something like that.
What do you mean?
You were like, it's where we can be more like relaxed, or I don't know. You mean like,
This is what
all
he
of us together.
like guy talk. Like you're like
No,
like,
what he
the
meant
way-
was, since y'all ain't so busy trauma dumping, we can get to the jokes.
No,
That's what he really meant.
No, you said something like it's different when you're talking to your guy friends.
Oh, you
versus
said
your
like you
girlfriend.
said it in the context that it sounded like me and him were having fun.
She
No, I was
said
saying
our
that whenever
episodes
I'm-
without her are funnier.
and you were saying that's just how it is, like with dynamic with the
Oh,
guys.
yeah, that's because y'all be literal though.
With the guys, but you were saying like when you're with your guys, you guys can talk in a different way.
Yeah, 'cause
that
they can-
only men can speak with each other, right?
I'm gonna tell you why
Would you
that
ever
is.
want us to read your guys' group chats, like like the men group chats?
You don't.
Exactly. So and we women would never want y'all to read ours because
No,
you'd be hearing
y'all
your
shit
dick
is
is
way
small.
worse.
Yeah, I
You'd be
feel like
hearing
your
I
shit
didn't
is-
come.
your shit
You'd be
is
hearing
worse.
your guys' egos would
Men
be
don't talk about
boosted.
that type of
I
shit
would
though.
no.
So
I would
that's what
never
I'm
read
saying.
a woman group chat.
A girl's
Jesus
night
Christ.
out is like a girl's group chat. It's like we're just getting it off. We're like, it's not about that. So
Yeah.
It really isn't. So that idea
and ours
that
is about
like,
acquiring. Well, at the time, it was about acquiring women and like what you could do.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, when I go out with my like as a single woman, I go out with my single girlfriends.
That's hard to tell. I don't know what the difference between those two things are.
So when I went out,
you need a sign on you that I used to think like women should walk around with a sign that says "I'm single." That's why dating apps are great because it's a pool of people who are ready for the.
But when I had my women friends tell me what she told me, I was like, that makes sense. Like I don't need to be so aggressive on some like, oh, there's a group of women, let's go, because it's like they're not out here for that.
They're really not.
So maybe it might happen, but it ain't gonna happen with me. I'm not even tripping.
I don't see. It's like, talking to you is like talking to myself.
Much better
because if you have a homeboy that is about that time,
no, I know
he's gonna weed out of that four which one is really
I don't. That's why I don't have to do nothing because he's gonna figure it out.
Women are going out there when it's a gathering of large groups of women. Men should assume that those women are not all single.
That's what I assume.
What you should be looking for is that woman that's one off, either by herself or just with one friend.
That's so hard.
But I don't do none of that.
That's a little bit easier.
I'm the sicko. I go
Stay out of the group.
My night of enjoying myself is being with my friends. My job is to check the exits and to make sure I got back fades because I'm ready to fight. I don't have fun when I'm outside.
You don't.
I'm here
for
action.
I watched him, motherfucker. Really, he's in there like he had just got out the pen when was out. He was holding his drink. You couldn't. You
could never handle going out with a woman like me. I am like.
No, if I went out with a woman, I can have fun. When I'm out with my fellas and they're doing whatever they're doing, I'm ready for whatever consequences come from however they're acting.
I'm ready for whatever the fuck's coming to, but I'm still gonna have a great time in between.
Your consequences versus our consequences are a little different.
What do you mean?
Double date, Alexis.
What are your consequences? Fighting?
Our consequences are fighting.
Women don't fight all the time. What do you mean? Your consequences are greater. What's the worst? Women get raped. They get like assaulted.
You're going a little further for tonight. I'm talking about inside the club.
Girls be fighting too, though.
Girls be fighting. No,
they be fighting.
Throwing drinks at each other and shit. I'm talking about
that means something to them.
Women are getting trafficked inside the club.
You can throw a drink at me, whatever.
What are you? You're getting.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
She's getting trafficked. Okay, no, it's more dangerous for the club for women than men.
She's getting stabbed
outside the club.
You don't need to be on high alert. Have a drink, chill out, or no, don't have a drink.
I'm talking about, but here's the thing:
don't have a drink.
Have a ginger ale. Fucking go dance and take a load off. But here's
the thing: y'all might fight for whatever reason. Most of the time that dudes are fighting is all stupid reasons.
So stupid.
But I still am there and like, oh, that's my friend. I can't let him get stomped out.
That's so
Let's
nasty.
go.
No, I'm past that now.
No, yeah, of course I'm past it now. But I also haven't been out in a very long time.
Hey, that's what I'm about to say. Because if we go out and you get stomped out, I'm like, well, what'd you do?
If I get stomped out,
I might ask.
Something wild happened. If I get stomped out,
but I might ask. Like, yo.
If I get stomped out, something wild.
Junior's like, you want to go out? I said, you know what? You might be the motherfucker that
I gotta do a few
some shit.
Yeah, I was like,
I gotta work out.
Homegirls like that who
Give me 2 weeks to work out before I go out with Junior.
You still 38.
Shout out to Junior.
I don't want to babysit you.
If Junior wants to go out, I gotta work out for a couple weeks just in case.
You seen how he moved?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like, because he still keep the LA in him. And they don't do well with like if you like confront them about something. Hey man, you stepped on what? Why I step on?
Exactly,
bitch. Why I gotta be all that? I'm just telling you stepped all over me, man. All right, hit my hand class,
I'll be that.
I'll be that.
What I step on.
This is 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks in a row we've had mindless episodes. They're gonna tell us we're on a roll for the rest of the year. Did I read any fun facts last week?
I don't know.
Fun fact: longest living insect in the is the termite queen, and she can live up to 75 years.
Shout out to her. Of course, it was a woman.
Listen,
she can handle anything.
Some of this shit, I'd be like, yo, I had the wrong job.
You want to be a termite king?
I should have ran the Terminix. Yo, out here, you know how many termites be out here, bro?
Yeah,
they be doing a spot treatment. They be 1,500.
Okay.
1,500.
Wild times.
A blanket doesn't provide a specific degree of warmth.
body heat.
As it doesn't generate heat itself. Instead, it acts as an insulator, trapping the heat your body naturally produces. So the level of warmth depends on your body temperature, the room temperature, and the blanket's fabric and thickness. Essentially, it helps maintain your body heat by preventing it from escaping.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's your body heat that's like...
That's why if your feet or your hands are cold, then your whole body can't get warm.
Yeah.
You have to get those warm first.
For me, it's my ears, too. My ears are cold, then I can't warm up either.
Identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. You can't blame crimes on your twin after all. This is because environmental factors during development in the womb, umbilical cord length, position in the womb, and the rate of finger growth impact your fingerprint.
That's interesting considering they do have the same DNA.
It's considering because I think some people got locked because their brother did something.
Did y'all know that we share...
Fun facts with
90% of the same DNA as a banana? That's how much DNA don't really mean shit. So.
I did know that, actually, from looking these up. I did not know that anywhere else. He did say that. All the world's bacteria stacked on top of each other would stretch to 10 billion light years. Together, Earth's 0.0001 millimeter long microbes could wrap around the Milky Way over 20,000 times.
100%. You ever met my kids?
Those are the ones.
They dirty as fuck. Half of that is just them. Stank ass.
Oh,
you got him in the park for 7 hours.
That too. Them shoes.
Look, today they were like, it was raining. We didn't go outside today. It was raining. Why we gotta get a shower? Because you still dirty. and I know it.
The microbes, they in there, man.
There's homie right there. We were just talking about.
Your signature reveals personality traits. A study in 2016 that among men, a larger signature correlates with higher social bravado.
Oh, shit.
Among women, a bigger signature correlates with narcissistic traits. You got a bigger...
He looked right at her.
I'm looking at both of y'all.
Shit look like?
I got a little signature.
I don't know what that means.
Like my K is huge, pause. My K is huge, but the rest of my shit is like little. The K and the T are big.
Big strikeout.
I just do, it's kind of big. I just do a big J and a big F, and it kind of looks like a butterfly. I make it look like a butterfly because a cursive J and a cursive F reverse look like wings.
I can't tell you if my shit's big or little because I don't know.
I haven't seen it.
It all seems...
It
seems long. Do you write it big, like big letters, or is it tiny and
let me see
compared to what?
Let me see your ID.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't... Okay.
Oh.
That's crazy.
You don't have it?
You trying to make me sad again. Listen. Shout out to DMV. Hey, yo, Justin, hurry up, man.
They take it away from you?
Huh?
They take your ID?
Yeah, they punched a hole in it. They did a bunch. The sheriff sent the sheriff's office.
What do you mean?
Hey, Justin.
You just said that. I just tell him I wouldn't have it.
Justin, I know you like 3 weeks behind.
I'm keeping my picture, though.
But if you hear this on time, Justin, can you hurry up and call me back?
You're a good Samaritan white. He turned in your ID?
No, I didn't have a choice.
They literally
took it from me.
No, man, I would have been like, I don't have one.
Oh, no, they
it doesn't matter. They
wouldn't
reissue a new one. And
like when you got arrested, they took it from you. Oh, okay.
I was in jail. If you didn't remember, I was not allowed to carry that shit in my butt cheeks.
You were the lookout. We remember.
Yeah,
that's smart. That's smart. They've been doing this for a while. They got it out of your jail.
They've been doing this for a while.
I thought they requested it after you got convicted. Nah, they just held your shit.
No.
Damn.
That's not how it works.
They definitely aren't handing it back, Carl.
Yeah, I thought.
All right, buddy, you're good
Show
to go.
me your ID.
Remember, next time, lay off the booze. Safe driving.
We punched 2 holes in it.
They treated that shit like a free Subway sandwich.
We left the donor sample. We left the donor on there, though. We didn't whole punch that out.
Do you remember that?
DUI, your liver must be out of control. Don't get this one.
I definitely took myself off of the donors list this time around.
Yeah, they tell you they let you die.
No, at 35, though, I was like, I need all my shit now.
That's not what that means. What are you talking about? I need all my shit now?
At 35, if I get a car accident, they'll say, oh, yeah, we're going to use his shit. Nah, bro, maybe I live.
They're only going to use it if you die. Not if you're like, oh, shit, he might live.
They say they will let you die easier because you're a donor.
I don't know about that part. But hey, you know what I mean? Shit I read with you knocked on the shit in the morgue? Nah. Like, I might knock, bro.
That's how it works.
Like, if you're on, think about it. You're like, they're like, should we pull the plug or not? And they're like, the shorty in room 7 really needs a heart. They're a match. Plug it.
You know how many
y'all watch Squid Games?
I did.
Where they was selling yeah, that's you, right? Anything. Y'all selling the body parts?
No, I'm not doing that.
No, you are though.
You
are though.
No, we're keeping our body parts.
Hit my hand claps. We'll do one more and we get up out of here. That's funny. This is a funny ass episode. I haven't laughed so hard all weekend.
Well, there ain't been much to laugh about. That's a start.
You're right.
My bad. Let me not turn it dead.
Yeah,
I'll turn it later.
We gave you 30 minutes.
I can.
Shows the...
You're so mean to us.
I miss Kobe, man.
What's up? I don't even want to laugh at that. Jesus Christ. Shows to watch. Did I talk about On Call on...
No.
I didn't. On Call is a show made by Dick Wolf, I believe.
Love Dick Wolf.
Yeah, Dick Wolf. It's a show on...
I love Dick.
all 6 inches.
No pause.
Or 5.3. Whatever he was.
Shout out to Richard.
Never mind.
But yeah, so he... Dick Wolf started the show On Call. I thought it was pretty cool. It's like written like almost like a reality show type thing. Like they're just following these cops.
Okay.
Like in that like how Cops is. It's like written like that, but it's a TV show, and it documents kind of like the lives of these. It's multiple police officers, like in their different storylines as police officers in like the Los Angeles area. So that you can imagine that they've been dealing.
But it's not real.
It's not real.
Scripted.
Yeah, scripted. They've been dealing with gangs, dealing with problems within their own police force. And like pressures inside of there. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Is this on your Apple TV?
No, this is on Prime.
Oh, okay.
So if you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Video, you can watch On Call on there.
You should call out your wealth for that Apple TV.
Do I have Apple? I do.
I know you do.
I do.
We know.
I got rid of... Did you?
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
you
asked him in a DM.
You need to make sure she's awake when you do it.
Because the way they has to approve it with the
they got that. They got that.
They're getting strict, man. They're doing the same with Netflix.
Yeah, they got her.
Hey, Netflix just went up today.
But what I do is again
today.
Oh my god!
How much is it? I
don't know.
They try to hit us with a stream of shows. They did all this shit on purpose, and they cut fucking Squid Games in half, up the shit up, so we all pay a little more. Yeah, come on, man.
But you know, I fuck with Netflix because if Netflix you don't pay your bill, they give you a few days grace period. Hulu,
shout to Sprint.
If the money ain't in the account when Hulu hits, they turn my shit off immediately. I'm like, damn, I can't even get a day or two to make it to the bank, dog.
Mickey Mouse don't play
Netflix gives me Netflix give you almost like a good week.
Mickey Mouse plays the no game.
No game, bro. Hulu immediately they try to take your money. It's not there.
That's crazy.
Okay, I have shows not to watch.
Okay, let's hear it.
I watch.
Save me some time.
Well, no, I mean it's like, I guess I should say, it's not a bad. It wasn't. I watched. It's called Blink Twice on Prime, and it's about this like multi-billionaire who got in trouble for, being inappropriate, and apparently he's like changed, and he owns his own island because very much like Epstein vibes, and he ends up bringing this woman back to the island, and
fire for
everything. No, it takes a really big twist, and the reason why I say don't watch it is like, I'm specifically speaking, and it has a trigger warning on the beginning. It says if you, beware if you have been a victim of like sexual assault or whatnot. But I watched it and I don't really like scary movies, but I was intrigued by the storyline. And and it takes a while before like you understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And even in the way that they deliver the terror, it's in very like small pieces, but they're still very like, and I was so triggered. I literally, I was sexually assaulted downtown years ago, at Barley Mash. I went out and I had somebody, me and my cousin, and we both met these guys, and they ended up putting something in our drink, and they took us back to separate hotels, and I woke up in the morning with a fucking raw vagina and like, what happened? I know, heavy. But I hadn't thought about it in so long, and I've worked through that. Obviously I'm talking about I'm not crying, so you guys know that. Right. It's not so like tender. It's heavy though. But I hadn't thought about that experience in a really long time. You know, obviously I don't remember a lot of it, and it's not something I want to reminisce on. But that movie brought back, like, immediately, I paused it. I had finally had to stop watching it, and then I did finish the last 30 minutes, but I was just, like, so drawn back into what happened to me that night. I think I was about 25, 26 at the time. So I would just say a fair warning that anybody who is going to watch that movie, especially if you are a victim of any kind of sexual assault, like, go into it really prepared, or honestly, you might just want to negate this one. I wish I wouldn't have watched it, because luckily it didn't trigger me to a point where, like, I got other things that I'm depressed about. But it definitely brought me, I relived all those moments, you know what I mean? So I just want to, I felt like immediately I was like, oh, I got to tell, like, a lot of women I know that maybe this movie you might not want to watch.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. And I'm sorry that you caught that on TV at the same time. I really don't know. That was heavy. Yes. So I don't know what else to say, but you know what? Fuck. And then you kind of, like, gloss over the healing portions. I'm like, well, shit. You know what? I hope that everything.
So many. I mean, it's a reality that women are assaulted. Women are raped. Women are groped. Women, we deal with it, whether it's just verbal, physical, like, it is a part of our reality. Like, I don't know what the statistic is, we'll have to look it up, and 1 in however many women have been sexually assaulted. So if you're hanging out with, like, 5 women, 2 of them have most likely been sexually assaulted. You know, there's only 3 of us here. It's me. Like, so I think that, like, it's important that we have these conversations, just like we have conversations about all the things, you know, mental health. We have conversations about relationships, about sex, because we're breaking these stigmas every time we have this conversation. So I think that, like, because of therapy and things that I've gone through, that having that experience, and then honestly, I was lucky because I was drugged. So it's not like I remember the whole thing. You know what I mean? So I was spared in a lot of ways. But I think it's important that we do this, like miscarriage and abortion. All of us women were, like, going through all of these really terrible things, whether it's natural or it's an outside circumstance, and we're all scared to talk about it because we all have so much shame. And men, it's like, it's uncomfortable and it's heavy for you guys to hear, so you guys don't necessarily want to talk about it, like, but we got to talk about it. Like, we have to have these conversations, and I appreciate you guys.
You gonna be here next week?
Yeah, I didn't mean to drop that bomb on you guys too.
Why are you asking that specifically?
Put a table on it.
But yeah, so I just think that, like, we got to talk about those things, and we got to be careful when we watch certain things, like you said, social media, TV, all of this consumption.
I just took YouTube off of all of my shit with my kids.
Exactly.
I took all of it off.
Well, I had to cut the YouTube with Jaylee for a little bit, reeling it back in, because we are our diet. Not only what we eat, we are what we consume.
That is like their Cartoon Network, though, for us. Yeah. It's like YouTube is they shit, and like the whole.
It's more than that. Cartoon Network is Cartoon Network. This is their.
It's the Wild Wild West internet.
This is their everything. This is their OG. This is where they get their game from. You know what I mean? It's wild out here.
But yeah, you know, so we just have to be mindful of that. So when I saw that movie, I was like, oh my God, I got to tell my other, and not just women, men are also can experience, you know, sexual assault. But so yeah, be careful out there. Don't take drinks from strangers, guys.
I don't. I have nothing to offer for this, man.
I'm not gonna make this. Make this any brighter.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Oh, you talking about you?
You been date raped too?
What? That we'll talk about next week. But I'm just talking about my show. Jesus, we ain't got enough time. Listen. All right, so
what are we watching?
The lap pillow. And we had the boyfriend pillow earlier.
Oh my God! I just seen the fake booty.
Yo, was that woman cheeks?
This is the time that we were advocating for that we want to go back
to. Oh, there it is.
All right, you can't wear that. Not in this era.
Bebe Glaton.
No, go ahead, Lex. What you got?
Shit, man.
It's the Wild Channel.
What?
I really put it on too because like I was like, these are this got to be a night. Look at her hair. That's 90s
any
hair.
of our wrestling enthusiasts, I watched a movie called The Iron Claw.
Is that the guy with the one leg?
Eventually, I wouldn't describe it as that, but
it starts off with him having one leg only.
Okay, no, that's not it.
Okay.
No,
Damn, there's 2 wrestling movies with guys with only
wrestling.
one leg.
Wrestling is a dark ass profession.
It is.
People are losing legs?
They lose a lot more than that.
That's like light work compared to that
I watched
industry.
that whole documentary on that shit on Netflix. Shit crazy.
If you've ever seen The Wrestler, like The Wrestler's a sad ass movie too. So this movie's called The Iron Claw. It's about a real family called the Von Elrichs.
Okay.
And they were a famous wrestling family from like the 70s, 80s. And they went through it. Because they're a whole family. They're all into the business. And they all had like shit going on. Like I'm sitting here, it made me feel better, honestly. Like I'm sitting here, I watched this movie and I'm like, you know what?
Maybe I'm not such a fuck up after all.
I'm all right. But at the same time, I was like, man, there was a little piece of me. I was like, man, I feel like I belong in this family. It was that bad for a second, you know what I mean? But like, just imagine you have a slew of brothers, like your whole family, and everyone's dying off for one reason or another. Suicide, bad luck, mental health, like all this other shit.
What's it called? The Iron Claw?
The Iron
Sounds
Claw.
like
Very depressing.
It's named after...
I'm not watching it.
It's
Sounds
named
triggering.
after the finishing move of the patriarch of the family.
What does that move look like?
It's like some bullshit because it's like old school. So it's like old school wrestling. You're like, oh shit, he's gonna. Yeah, it's not like super intricate or whatever. But I watched this other show on Hulu or Vice, formerly Vice, called Dark Side of the Ring, which is like documentary style episodes of wrestling. And I saw the episode of this movie like 2 years ago.
Oh, that's cool.
And this wrestling is before my time. So I'm watching this episode like, yo, this shit is fucking sad. So imagine that's like a low budget documentary show, like 45 minutes. Now imagine putting movie money behind it. This shit was, I was like, I already know the story and I'm fucking crying right now. I know what's about to happen.
So another movie not to watch.
Also, then there was 2 movies and she watched the one with the guy with one leg then. On a different movie then.
Yeah, well, yeah, they have no legs. There's a lot of shit going on in this movie, but the no leg thing doesn't start off that way.
Kid, you didn't see the preview? He's like a black kid and he only had one leg and he became like,
that's a Netflix joint. I watched it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called,
You don't know about that, okay.
I watched it 2 weeks ago with my kids and I cried. No, it's a real show, but this happened recently. His name is, oh fuck!
Yeah,
I was gonna bring this up. I was actually gonna bring this up next time we did it, but it's been so many weeks since we did shows to watch.
On the same page.
But I did watch it, and it's about it's not one leg. I don't think he had no legs.
That's a crazy.
You're right. He didn't have.
That's why it threw me off. No, this is a real story.
Right. He didn't have no legs, and he won state champion.
Yeah, he's a Division
Got like a
I
college
champion,
degree.
Olympian.
I know what you're talking about. Doesn't he do all the social media stuff?
Yeah, like this is like they made a movie about him.
Yeah.
And what's his name from?
He's in a music video recently.
No, but he also but the actor that played him, he also played in. Well, he wasn't doing fucking. Yeah, all right.
Okay, let's be kind. Let's be
Man,
love the disabled community.
I think it's called.
Let's be clear.
Is it
Camera video, I swear to God.
Undisputable?
Oh, Future was there. Yeah, Future was there. He was doing pull-ups. I said camera. It was Future. He was doing pull-ups on the block.
Yeah.
What? I'm serious.
Shut up.
You know the New York pull-ups where they go to
Yes, I know.
And it's so in the movie she's talking about J-Lo is the mom.
Yes.
J-Lo's the mom.
Exactly.
So
is it worth the watch? I only started it and then something happened.
No, yeah, it's good.
I
I was crying and my kids were like, Dad, I'm like, you don't it's fucking it's crazy. He's not supposed to be here.
Yo. He has no legs at all, right?
And he still wins.
Yeah.
He's still monster.
He just said like everything's little.
Say what?
We're done. We're wrapping it up.
Stop.
We're getting mean.
It was a clear black night.
He literally said that though. Like he told us what his thing was. He's the black dude with braids or long hair.
No, I think this is a different guy.
Oh, because the one I'm talking about, he's strong as hell too.
No, this might be the same guy. Maybe he just didn't have braids back then. Yeah. I just think there's two different dudes. I know who you're talking about. I don't know if that's the same guy.
Oh, okay.
But this guy, he's like the ultimate, like, damn, what am I complaining about?
I want to leave this, please, because I'm not making myself look great, and I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick.
We're talking shit about no-legged people. We love no-legged people, let's be clear. One leg, no legs, two legs. We fuck with you.
Shout out to J-Lo.
Hit my hand claps, man. I want to get out of here.
J-Lo was looking all of every single 60 years.
She's 60?
I think so. She's about that.
She's not 60.
She's not far from it.
She's like...
All right, man.
You're right. She's not.
She was
far
54
from
like
it,
5 years ago.
60.
I think Diddy is 60, right?
Diddy's like 58.
Oh, wait a minute. So I do want to give her 3 cheers. I'm glad I said that.
Okay.
Dave Chappelle.
Does he have a new workout or what?
Workout.
New workout is crazy.
Like not a workout.
New workout. I was like, you think Bill Blanks?
No. Does he have some comedy out?
Yeah. It's a monologue that he did on SNL last week.
Okay.
Yeah, 17. Oh,
she's 55.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
That's not 60. That's drastically different.
She looks every bit of 55 in that movie. But don't get me wrong.
She looks fantastic.
I still love her.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're just like, oh yeah, we're not gonna doll you up.
Okay, you look all of 55.
I know I look 55, but I'm supposed to look. I'm not J-Lo.
What? The hate.
I had some shit that I was gonna say, but I didn't want to do it. He said he was already down today.
Yeah,
no. Nothing could bring me lower.
The 22s and the trade.
Dave Chappelle's not gonna bring me lower because I already seen whatever you're talking about.
No. Well, first of all, like he did a really good job.
The 3 cheers. Let's go back.
He did a really good job in like having difficult conversations. Funny.
Yes.
Like that. Like that's an art. Like the fact that you could talk about the nation's pain with Donald Trump. You could talk about fire victims and shit like that. Just a master class.
People laugh.
Yeah, and like even if I was a fire victim, I would laugh because like it was like oh thanks, he understands us.
That's why I hate poor people.
Yeah, that's. and when he said it, I was like, that's funny. Like so, shout out to Dave Chappelle, bro. Like he really. His whole comeback tour of how like he just came back into things and like really took over, like quiet as kept. He really like shushed up Kevin Hart. And he got him the fuck out of here.
Quiet as kept. What are you talking about? Those are two different comedians and two different demographics.
Nobody's checking for a Kevin Hart right now.
But the people that rock with Dave Chappelle, they weren't really worried about Kevin Hart to begin with.
Yeah, but Kevin Hart was still doing his thing and everything. But right now,
that has nothing to do with Dave Chappelle.
They do two different styles of comedy.
But the fact that Kevin Hart's quiet has nothing to do with Dave Chappelle.
But it has to do with 1-2 punches.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does. It's the same thing how we do in rap.
No, it don't.
I don't want to die on this hill right now at this moment with you.
But I'm getting 3
cheers. No, we are going to come back to this because I'm not done. He thinks I'm rolling over. I'm not.
And I want to add to it too. But okay, 3 cheers. My 3 cheers goes out to.
What is?
We're never watching this show.
What is happening?
Oh my god, he looks like he wears those too. Hey, remember that guy I told you he was outside of the store and he was shaking it at the whole day? He looked dead on like him. Same jacket too. Members only. Go ahead, though. It's cool. Yo, he should never been out there. There's too many random shit that happened to me.
That shit is.
Yo, can you imagine a dude just?
I can.
He definitely had.
He was bracing onto the nail salon wall like this. The car was 6 steps away. You would have thought it was a journey.
Like for him, it was
called inflammation, man. Make sure you get your fiber.
That's why he walks 17 miles a day.
Make sure you get it right.
Out of here, 'cause I'm sick
3
of him.
cheers. Okay, my 3 cheers goes out to my friend, my boy Kendrick Dial. He's releasing a new album, and he let me listen to like maybe I think I heard like 5 tracks, and the first track I literally cried.
Damn.
I cried. I bawled. I was like,
I need to call him.
It's so beautiful. Yeah, you do. Oh, can we have him on?
Yeah, because we need to talk anyway.
Yes,
we need to talk.
Yes.
I heard about his name in the streets. We got to talk.
Oh!
Not in a bad way.
Big Kenny.
It is in a bad way. way, but not in that way that we would think it would be.
Okay.
He ain't do nothing. He catching the stray right now.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, my favorite.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
Does he listen to us that you know of? Hopefully
I know
not.
he follows us, but I don't think he listens to us
not.
like that.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Clip this up. Let's get into this.
But yeah, we'll move it back. But yeah, so shout out to my boy.
It's him right here.
What? Oh, you have his poetry book? Yeah. I love that. He looks so young right there.
Yeah, that ain't him no more. he done found God.
Yeah. We've become really good friends over the last few years, especially within this like last year. I would say that he's probably like within, for me, I'm probably not in his immediate, but he's like in one of my immediate, like closer friends. But yeah, the album is, what I heard of it is beautiful. It has all kinds of different local vocalists from San Diego, different musicians. It's just a great work of art and sounds so well. Like, I know how you both are with music, and I can imagine you both would truly appreciate this music.
You funny.
So be on the lookout because he's releasing some singles, and then the album, I believe he said maybe is dropping in a few months. I don't want to put a timeline on his project, so I'm not gonna say no dates.
We made a lot of bullshit in the 90s. Shout out
Handy
Kendrick,
Mints.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
Shout out Ken, though.
Making new music. Be on Mr. Lyrical Groove.
I
Be on the
promise
lookout.
I had like several people I wanted to shout out for my 3 cheers.
You finally had
and
some.
I can't remember a
Come
damn name.
on.
Hey, well, just go ahead and hit the music then. And we out. Look at this. I remember dudes wearing bandanas and them glasses, man.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Hey, you know what, man? We might have been trash. Like I'm okay with it. I'm starting to feel old now.